digestive repair. The parasympathetic. 50% here, 50% up here. So it's vital to stabilize this. Now, when you're sitting down, and a majority of people are sitting down, you're sitting on the butt bone here or the ischial tube, and that can destabilize the sacrum. And the sacral iliac joint, there's no muscle that crosses the posterior aspect of it. So I'm going to show you a couple of ways to turn sitting into therapy, but also if you have an unstable pelvis, a trochanter support is absolutely fantastic. And where it goes, that's the top of the iliac crest. This goes 1 inch below that. And this is a 2-pole support. So that's one. Then the other two pull tight. And this stabilizes it. And this is good for standing, walking, running, exercise. And as long as you're correcting the disc problems in the low back, or the knee problems, or the ankle problems that led to the dysfunction, then maybe 2-3 months you'll need it. When you take it off and you put it on, you have to loosen them. Now that's a neat way to utilize a trochanter support. But let's say we have a chair. Now right now, have a seat here facing that way. Right now, he's flattening out the discs in the low back, but he's also sitting on the ischial tube, which destabilizes that pelvis. Now we know we can use a water bottle, a foam piece, both at these diameter, placed at the bottom of the elbow at the bottom of the bottle. That will help the lumbar curve, but it's still not going to help sitting on those ischial tubes. Now golf increases the pressure on the L5-S1 disc 8 times normal. That's the bending, turning, and hitting. This sitting increases the pressure on that disc 5 times normal. So how can we correct that? Well, for one, you can spread the legs very, very far. Now this will approximate the pelvis. It's literally moving the femurs out, causing a compression, which will feel really good. The problem is his mom told him to never sit that way because it would attract girls that he doesn't want to meet. Well, so stand up and come on around behind the chair and sit like a cowboy. This also works, okay, fantastically well. Just know that putting those legs out will stabilize and approximate the pelvis. Standing or walking, utilize the trochanter support. But once you get this stabilized, you have to correct the problem because the sacral iliac joint will only be unstable because of long-term sitting, which destabilizes it, some trauma with the hip, knee, or foot, which is going to cause an altered gait, or disc injuries in the low back, which is going to cause a spasm up here, generally an asymmetrical spasm, causing this joint to move incorrectly.